There's only one place to start. Arsenal. What is going on? We're 3 games into the Premier League season and the whole club looks to be in disarray. Players apparently handling transfer requests, players wanting to leave, turning down contracts, losing games, big players being dropped. Ramon, where do we start? What is going on at your club?
The club is in disarray. That's all I can say. They're players that want to play for each other. You know, we got the manager losing the dressing room. It looks like 3 games in, even the first game, just about won that. So really, it's been 3 bad games in a row. The players that want to play for the manager, everyone wants to leave the club.
Well, we've seen this from Arsenal before. In the last 3 years, there's always been some kind of hiccup where going into Premier League seasons, there's always some doubt about whether it's a player's future, the manager's future, whether they're going to get into the top 4 this season, next season. But this season, it seems a bit spectacular. It's all come crashing down at once. Ozil's contract's running out. Sanchez's contract's running out. Oxlade-Chamberlain, well, it looks like he's off. He's turned down 180,000 a week at Arsenal to take 120,000 a week at Liverpool. Is this where the club is at now?
Well, I mean, like you said, I think in terms of contract, it's probably the worst situation because not just that. You've got people like Ramsey, Wilshere, those on the edge, people like Debussy that on the edge. They all got 1 year left on the deal as well. So it's like as much as we've got the big players, we've got some of the little players that still are part of the club that were on last year. It's like either get rid of them, give them a new deal. I don't understand what's going on right now. The players that are here, Mustafi, for example, he came last year and looks like
but I thought he did alright.
Yeah, no, he's had
most fans seem happy with him.
Yeah,
and now I'm hearing he might be off to Inter.
Yeah.
One of your centre backs, and you're playing left backs at centre back. I want to ask about Arsene Wenger and his thought process. I know we don't really know what's going on in his head, but I've seen Wenger do some weird stuff. You know, he'll buy a striker, play them on the left, or he'll buy maybe a left back and play him central midfield. You know, he does different stuff.
Yeah.
But you spend 50 million on a striker, the striker that Arsenal fans have been asking for years, and in your biggest game to date of the season, he's on the bench. Give me some kind of thought about what is going on in his head, because to this day I still can't work it out.
I wish I knew. The guy is playing Welbeck up front, who's not a prolific goal scorer, as we all know.
Best bit of business Van Gaal did.
I don't
shipping him off to you lot.
I don't think the guy's even got more than 10 Premier League goals in his career in one season. I seriously don't. I don't think he has. And it's like, okay, you're playing against Liverpool. All right, Sanchez is back. Okay, but this is now your chance. This could have been could still be Sanchez's last game played for the club. Give him a chance to play with Lacazette to show him that he means business this year. Not only that, but your other big sign of the summer, Kolasinac, is on the bench.
Was he on the bench as well?
He's on the bench as well.
I know he didn't start. What happened there?
And then you got Bellerin playing left wing back. You've got the Ox playing right wing back. You've got Monreal playing left centre back. It's like you have the players now. Mustafi was on the bench as well. So it's like you have the players to play them all. And he made about 3 or 4 big decisions that have gone wrong. And like you said, it's always going to go one way in that game. There's always going to be Liverpool win.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you're looking at it, as you said, your 2 signings, your main signings, both on the bench. And both of them started the season very well. Kolasinac looked very good.
Yeah.
Lacazette scored in the first game. Should have, very tight offside in the second game. Doesn't play in the third game. It's not like you got Champions League. They're after 2 weeks international break.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That just really confusing. But you mentioned Oxlade, and that's what we're going to finish on. He's been at Arsenal how many years now?
6 years, I believe.
And many spoke about whether his career is going the same way as Walker. What do you think his main reason for leaving Arsenal at this juncture?
I think he's first of all he's seen that he's being played out of position. He wants to play in the centre of midfield, and I don't think Arsenal can offer him a guaranteed starting place. I saw a stat today saying he's the maximum amount of games he's started for the club has been 45%. Over a season, so that's not good enough for a player like him. And the other reason is probably the ambition of the club. They don't look like they're going anywhere right now. All the players look like they're leaving anyway. So for him, he's a boyhood Liverpool fan as well. It makes sense for him to leave the club.
Well, let us know what you think, because most Arsenal fans, they're seeing their club right now in a state that it probably hasn't been since the likes of Nasri, Fabregas and Van Persie left. over the course of about 2 seasons. Where are Arsenal going to go this season? Is it Wenger's time to go now? Ian Wright said, you know what? He just needs to step down and leave now before he ruins his legacy. There's only 1 day left in the transfer window. What can they pull off?